There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit.
For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus hath made me free from the law of sin and death.
For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God, sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh,
that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit.
For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit.
The mind of a sinful man is death, but the mind controlled by the Spirit is life and peace.
Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be.
So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God.
But you are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Spirit of Christ, he is none of his.
And if Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness.
And if the Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead is living in you, then he who raised Christ from the dead shall also give life to your mortal bodies through him, the Spirit of God living in you.
Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh.
For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God.
For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but we have received the Spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved.
He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he had not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known to God.
And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ.